DV Lottery 2024 is out. So today we're going to talk about DV Lottery. We'll talk about how to apply, beware of scammers and scam website about the lottery. So before we start, before we go into the detail about the DV Lottery 2024, these are some of the things you need to know before you apply for the DV Lottery 2024, which means that you're applying for DV Lottery 2022. The result will be out in 2023, and you'll likely enter the US in 2024 if you succeed in winning the lottery. So let's go to the main website. I'm going to post the main website where you can apply for the DV Lottery on the link below. So let's look at the instruction that the US Department, the instruction that the travel.state.gov, the US Department of State have for us for this lottery 2024, which is being played in 2022, is as follows. It reads, all DV 2023 diversity visa program applicants must be found eligible for and obtain their visa or adjust status by the end of the fiscal year 2023. And the website is also warning us about scam. It says beware of fraud and scams. Some websites and emails attempt to mislead customers, posing as providers of official US government information. So beware of fraud. There's a lot of details in there, and they're advising everyone to complete their own entry. Complete their own entry. So the process and the requirement, everything is below. So I'm just going to read it the way it is. They said for online registration, DV 2024. The online registration period for the DV 2024 program begins on Wednesday, October the 5th, 2022 at 12 noon Eastern Daylight and concludes on Tuesday, November the 8th, 2022 at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Submission of more than one entry for a person will disqualify all entries for that person. That if you submit your entry twice, let's say if you are married and then you submit an entry as an individual twice, and then your husband is applying as a married person, so just because you applied twice and then your husband now is applying for you, you automatically disqualify yourself, and there's a possibility that you disqualify your husband also from applying because you have made double entrance, and now he's applying and adding you to his own entry. So you don't want to do that. You just want to make one entry, and if you're applying as an individual, apply as an individual. If you are applying as a married couple, it's good that when you apply it as a married couple, your husband can also apply it as a married couple. You can also apply as a single individual, and then your husband applied as a married individual, then adding you to his own to his own entry. So there are so many ways you could apply for the DV lottery. So let's proceed let's proceed with the instructions they have for us. The website says the English version of the DV 2024 program instruction in PDF format is the only official version. Unofficial translations in additional languages will be added to this web page as they become available. So for now, it's only in English. As indicated in the instruction, for the purposes of eligibility, some countries include component and dependent areas overseas. If you are a native of a dependency or overseas territory, please select the appropriate country of eligibility. For example, native of Marco should select Portugal, and native of Martinique should select France. So I'll put the link below. There's a lot you can go there and read all the instructions they have for the DV lottery program for us. So let's move forward and visit So how is the selection made? It says the Department of State determines selectees through a randomized computer drawing. The Department of State distributes diversity visas among 6 geographic regions, and no single country may receive more than 7% of the available DVs in any 1 year. Do you know, based on the number of immigrants that enter the United States in recent years, made some countries not qualified for the DV lottery? So some of the countries that are not qualified for the DV lottery based on the number of immigrants the US received, it says here that for the DV 2024, natives of the following countries and areas are not eligible to apply because more than 50,000 natives of these countries immigrated to the United States in the previous 5 years. Some of these countries include Bangladesh, Brazil, Canada, China, Colombia, Dominican Republic, El Salvador, Jamaica, India, Haiti, Mexico, Nigeria, Pakistan, Philippines, Republic of Korea, United Kingdom, and its dependent territories, Venezuela and Vietnam. So these are the countries that do not qualify for this DV lottery this year, this DV lottery 2022 for 2024, because a lot of people immigrated from these countries into the United States as an immigrant, as stated already. Nevertheless, citizens of these countries that I just mentioned can also qualify for the DV lottery this year based on the following. It says is your spouse a native of a country with a historically low rate of immigration to the United States? If yes, you can claim your spouse's country of birth, provided that you and your spouse are named on the selected entry, are found eligible, and issued diversity visas and enter the United States at the same time. Let's say, for example, since Nigerians are not qualified for the lottery this year, if a Nigerian happens to marry a Ghanaian, because the number of people that enter the United States from Ghana for the past 5 years were so low, so he can claim his spouse country of birth as a Ghanaian, and then they both played as a Ghanaian, and then if they win, then there's a possibility of both of them coming to the United States together. So those are some of the possibilities of those countries that are not eligible to play this year can also be part of the DV lottery and win the DV lottery. So another possibility of you being part of the DV lottery this year is that you can claim the nationality of your birth parent. For example, if I'm a Nigerian and my dad is a Nigerian and my mom is a Cameroonian, since Nigerians are not qualified for this year DV lottery, I can claim the nationality of the birth of my mom, and I applied for the DV lottery. So in that case, although my dad was a Nigerian and my mom is a Cameroonian, I can be part of the DV lottery. I'll claim nationality under my mom and apply for the DV lottery. It's clearly stated there on the website. Let me just read it the way it is. Are you a native of a country that does not have historically low rate of immigration to the United States, but in which neither of your parents was born or legally resident at the time of your birth? If yes, resident at the time of your birth. If yes, you may claim the country of birth of one of your parents if it is a country whose natives are eligible for the DV 2024 program. So there is a vast possibilities. There's a vast way of you being part of the DV lottery this year. If your country is not part of those countries eligible for this year DV lottery, there are other possibilities of which you can be part of the lottery. Some of the criteria for being part of the DV lottery um, this year, or that has always been there, is that you must at least have a high school education or its equivalent, defined as a successful completion of a 12-year course of formal elementary and secondary education. So if you've been in elementary school, secondary school, and you have your ordinary level, your advanced level certification, your JAM, whatever, but you must spend at least 12 years course of your elementary and the secondary education to qualify for the DV lottery. Or if you don't have that, you must have at least 2 years of work experience within the past 5 years in an occupation that requires at least 2 years of training or experience in that field. So you see, even though you might not be educated, but you have a trade, something that you have done for so many years, and you have that experience, you can also use that to apply for your DV lottery. So everybody is being included in the DV lottery. There's no limitation for anybody. So don't limit yourself. All you need to do is, if you have an internet now, people use their phone to apply. All you need to do is go to a photographer, tell them you want to play the DV lottery, or the measurement of the size of the photo. They will take the pictures for you, ask them to send it to you. You come home, use your phone, open the website, and then apply for yourself. Some people can go pay money for all these DV lottery sites. But if you don't have the money and you have your phone, or you can access an internet, you can apply for the DV lottery yourself. And like they said, it's a randomized selection. So just pray and hope. And I believe if it's your turn, God will make a way. If it's not your turn, don't give up. Keep trying and applying. I'm going to put the link on the appropriate website where you can apply for this year DV lottery for 2024 below. One important thing that the U.S. Department reinforced on their website and under the instruction page, what they say is, I will read it the way it is. They said, we strongly encourage you to complete the entry form yourself without a visa consultant, visa agent, or other person who offered to help. If someone helps you, you should be present when your entry is prepared so that you can provide the correct answers to the questions and keep your unique information number and a printout of your confirmation screen. It is extremely important that you have the printout of your confirmation page and unique confirmation number. Unscrupulous visa facilitators have been known to assist entrants with their entries, keep the confirmation page printout, and then demand more money in exchange for the confirmation number. Without this information, you will not be able to access the online system that informs you of your entry status. Be wary if someone offers to keep this information for you. So after you are entering, even if someone is helping, please, like they are saying, make sure you keep your confirmation number to yourself and then print out the page that has your confirmation number and keep it. Because if you go to a cybersecurity or an internet place or where they are playing the lottery and then they help you to play and then they don't give you these two information that you need and then they keep it, if they have this confirmation number with them, they can check for you if you have won the lottery or not. And if they find out that you've won the lottery, they might start extorting money from you, that you need to pay this certain amount of money before they can give you the confirmation number or the confirmation page. But not every lottery places does that. It all depends. But I would advise that if someone is helping you to play the lottery, ask them to print out the confirmation page for you, and then also take your confirmation number and save it, so that you can check, and you can also go back there for them to check it for you. So it's always good to have that information with you, because that is a key thing you need to prove that you are that is your evidence that you've won the lottery. So you need that confirmation page and the number, and make sure you secured it very well, because that is all you need when the results are out. So if you've not played the lottery, you still have time from now till November the 8th to play the lottery. If you have a phone, I would advise you can use your phone to apply. There are some apps that you can also download that will take like the exact size of the requirements for the DV lottery that is needed. So, but you can also go to a photographer to get a picture and then send it to your phone. You come and then you apply. All you need is an internet and a camera and a phone and a photo. So you can use, as long as you have the required picture size for the DV lottery and you have your phone with an internet, you can apply with your phone. I wish you all the best for this year DV lottery 2022 for 2024, and I pray that whosoever is listening to this video today, God will find favor in you and you will succeed this year. But if you don't succeed, don't give up. Have faith in yourself and believe that God's purpose for you must be fulfilled. So the link to apply for the DV lottery is in the description below, and do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. We'll be bringing more information about the Canadian lottery. Some people don't know that Canada also have a lottery, so there is also a Canadian lottery where you can apply. So do not forget to like, give a thumbs up, share and subscribe, so that when we upload new information, you will be easily notified. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.